Hello, I'm Helen Cummins, and I'm here today with Catalina from Mallorca Sense Fam. Catalina, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here with us.
Thanks to you.
Can you tell us a little bit about what Mallorca Sense Fam does on Mallorca?
Okay. Mallorca Sense Fam is an association that started in 2009 due to the first crisis, economical crisis we had here, well, all over. Because we realized that there were many people, families that were in need, apart from other things, were in need of food. And we decided to start this project to get food, to know the families that were in need and to start helping them. We were very small at that time, 13 years ago, but now we have. We must say that we have become very, very big. We have about 100 volunteers that help us to do the work every day. I can explain a bit what we do. We get food, fresh food, from some supermarkets. Then we prepare bags with this food. We get food from the European Society, that rice, sugar, this kind of food, and we distribute it to the families. Every Wednesday, we start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we have already called all the families to come at a time. And we start giving them all the bags we have prepared the day before. So that is our task. Okay.
I remember how I heard about Mallorca Sense Fam initially, and it was during lockdown last year. And there was a campaign on social media about food in your fridge.
Correct.
And we were all going through so much stress at the time, but I couldn't imagine people at home with young kids and actually not having food in their fridge. So is this still a reality today here in Mallorca?
I think it's real. This is a reality. Because sometimes we get some telephone calls from people saying that they do not have anything to eat for tomorrow. Wow. I will not say that is very abnormal, very normal, but we do have these cases. People that come to our association, I must say, they feel very happy because every week they get about 40 kilos of food, fresh food, and this other kind of food, bread, eggs, meat, and sometimes we have given them fish also. What we pretend is to give them, in our possibilities, to give them, a good
mix of nutrition.
A
balance of
good food. And they are very happy, I must say. But even that is that so? We still see that there is a lot of need in our society. We must take in account that in Mallorca, from 6-7 years ago, our population has increased a lot. Most of the people that have come are immigrants from South America, from Africa. And these people, it's very sad to say it, but they come with nothing at all. And they ask for help. what happens now? Now the thing is that we have Mallorcan families in need because now in November the economic situation or the economic situation in Mallorca has stopped. Hotels are closed already, most of them. People are without
work.
Okay, they have without work, but they have a help from the state. Mm-hmm. But that is not enough. You must take in account that a normal family that has worked in a hotel for 6-7 months can get perhaps a salary from the government of about 600-700 euros.
It doesn't pay the rent, right?
Imagine that this family has 2 kids. Mm-hmm. How can you do? What do you do? Yeah. I mean, it's impossible. Now we have another problem. We have to add another problem. What's going to happen now? We must be very careful. Our association is very active in knowing what are the problems that are going to come next. Yeah. The problem now is the energy, the light, the heating. And tell me, how could you manage if you were in this situation? I think we have to think, all of us, in fact, have the responsibility to think about this. And what can we do? At the beginning, we can help with food, then we have to help with food.
Well, that's a basic need, no? And I think this is what we have to give and make sure that people...
Imagine that the food we give, every give, more or less is about 100 euros.
How many families are you helping?
We have 4 groups, and we help every week, every Wednesday, we help to sometimes 197 to 200 families. Mm-hmm. So you have to divide more or less by 3, multiply by 3. So more or less is 600 people.
Right. But last year you reached around 16,000 people, no? During the year.
Yeah.
It's incredible, the work.
Now we are about
19,000.
And we have a waiting list of more or less 200 families
that need your help.
Yes, they're in waiting list because we don't have enough capacity to buy food.
It's difficult, to be honest, Catalina, to believe on the island of Mallorca. It's when you hear that there are people struggling, to have food.
Yes,
I mean, it's just,
I know.
Sometimes you can't imagine that this is true.
It's true. Mallorca gives the sensation that it's a very rich place, and that everybody is very happy and that everything is all right. It's true in part, but there will always be. Yeah. We must be realistic and we must be sincere, and there will always be people in need. And I always say that as human beings, we have a bit of responsibility to help them. We have to.
Yes. Catalina, thank you so much for coming today and to tell us more about Mallorca Sense Fam. I love the work you're doing. I would love to help as much as we can. And on that note, if you would like to join us and help this Christmas, you can bring food to our office. That's one thing. We did the campaign last year and we got many people bringing us things into our office, which we then brought to Mallorca Sense Fam. We will have a GoFund page, so if you prefer to make a donation, we will be happy to receive that and pass it directly on to Mallorca Sense Fam. It's really a worthwhile charity. I love what you do, and you do it with such dignity and kindness. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you.
Thank you.